from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so I think that it is possible that we found each other's gravitational pulls and used just enough fuel to get there and then kind of coast in and then leave again. I think that that is possible. But whenever people, a long time ago, they showed the flag stuck up in the moon, and they said that, well, there's no wind on the moon. How is the flag waving in the wind? And then where's all the dust prints from the pod that landed on the surface of the moon? And they, as soon as we said that we landed on the moon, they tried to debunk it, you know?
Oh, yeah, totally. I can understand that. It's, I mean, I'm not saying, yeah, I think it did happen. I'm not saying, no, it didn't happen. I just... You know, there's different things, like you say, that people have brought out that say that, all right, it could have happened or it could not have happened, but then it was like, you know, if it's happened, why hasn't it happened again?
Jig, I'm going to give you 2 instances in history why some things were done a certain way, and this is all conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Why were there 2 bombs dropped over Japan at the end of World War II? There are some say that the Japanese were going to surrender, but why did we drop 2 bombs? Well, one is to say, okay, enough is enough, let's end it. But the Japanese, after they were already done with the European theater, so they were advancing on the Japanese side, China and Japan. When you drop 1 bomb, it says, look what we can do. When you drop 2 bombs, look what we're in mass production of.
Yeah.
So, using that, when did we land on the moon? It was right around the time of the Cold War. Kennedy had his issues with the Russians, the Soviets. Now, everyone will say, oh, we landed on the moon for prosperity. Yeah. We put a note on the moon that says, this is from the people of Earth. But take a look at it from a government point of view. We landed on the moon. You launch your nuclear missiles at us, we can establish a moon base and put a stop to it. We only have to do it 1 time. We did it several times.
Yeah. I like it. That's good theory.
Some say that we haven't landed on the moon twice because, which I think, I have a hard time believing that too, but some people say that we haven't gone to the moon twice because there were beings there that said, You can't, this is where we live. You can't come back here. This is where we don't want you to come pollute our life, our way of being, our homes and our underground tunnels, whatever. Some of the speculation is we didn't go there twice because there was people there that didn't want us there. Have you heard of that?
No, I can't say I have.
Well, if you go on YouTube, you can find all kinds of structures that they supposedly filmed on the surface of the moon. Have you seen that?
No,
Asian.
We'll have to go through them. I'll have to put them all up on the website afterwards.
I will not confirm or deny.
Okay. Asian's not confirming or denying. So that means that there is people on the moon.
Nice. Yeah.
Because when you don't choose, that means that I get to choose for you.
There's some other things to point out. The United States, success or failure, we put it out there. There have been some reports that you can research, whether there's truth to it or not, and whether you'll find out the truth. But there's a good chance that other countries tried to land on the moon, and there's a good chance that they succeeded, but our goal was to put a man on the moon and bring him back. Others just wanted to put a man on the moon and leave him there. So the moon is still truthfully unexplored. So who's to say that you establish a colonizing expedition or something more in depth, you may find something else there other than an American flag.
Yeah.
But we won't know until we go back.
But until it's fully been explored, you'll never know. That's
all good
I like
points.
This subject. It's fascinating. It just fascinates me.
All good points.
I mean, like I say, I'm neither for nor against. I'm not saying that I believe. You know, I believe. You know, especially nowadays, I believe we could do the things that we wanted to do. We have just put a little robot thing on space on Mars.
Right.
You know, he's out there now roaming around. That's quite cool, you know. But,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know, I think, I believe that there probably has been someone on the moon. And I think if there hadn't been, true facts would have come out by now. Somebody would have been paid off to tell the truth, I think, and nobody has.
Right.
That's my fear. But then I don't really,
You know what'd be crazy? How hard would it be to kill a zombie on the moon?
Man, have you played Call of Duty?
I haven't. Is that what you do in Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, Black Ops. They've got Nazi zombies, haven't they? You can do one of the levels is on the moon.
Really?
How fucking awesome is that?
Hey, we have some people here that know about that. You want to talk about that? Okay. We have a what's the game called?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. We have a Call of Duty expert here, okay? And he's going to talk about how to kill zombies on the moon, okay?
Sweet, go for it.
Okay, come here. Okay. What? I'm not even going to say his name, okay?
Okay.
His name is your mama. So your mama, how hard is it to kill zombies on the moon?
It's really no different from killing any other zombie. On the moon, the gravity is a lot lower. So they can jump at you. If something blows up, it comes at you a lot faster. It's really much more difficult. But if you're trying to shoot at them, they move around a lot differently in space because they're floating around and bouncing around. So if you shoot, just know where you're shooting.
So you still have to shoot them in the head and kill their brain for them to die?
Yeah, just like any other zombie.
Is this a zombie in a suit or a zombie fully exposed to the environment?
On the moon, there are the buildings that are up there that are actually in that game. There's buildings up there which have oxygen. The gravity is lower though. Outside they can't survive as long, but it's still headshot, kill shot.
We did a show a couple episodes ago about what the best zombie video game is ever out there.
Yeah.
And what was the consensus on that? Was it
well, a lot of people went for Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead was the biggest thing.
Left 4 Dead was the high one. That was right up there, wasn't it? A few people said Resident Evil.
Mine still is Red Dead Redemption, man.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. But mine is also still Dead Island.
Dead Island's pretty good. I haven't beat that yet. I haven't beat that game yet.
Xbox. Get it for the Xbox. I will complete it with you.
Okay. I'm going to definitely need somebody to hold my hand to go through that game, because if it's dark and there's fog, especially if there's fog outside, I have to wear a diaper to play that game because I'll lose it, man.
Dude, at least you haven't got a lion roaming around your county.
Yeah. There's a free roaming lion in the UK. What's up with that?
Nah, there isn't. There was on the news Sunday evening. There was news going around. Somebody had taken pictures of a so-called lion. They got, bearing in mind, if my house got burgled, it would take the police about 2.5 days to arrive. Somebody calls up about a lion. They had helicopters out. They had armed forces out. They had the normal police out. They had over 200 people out searching for this one lion tiger. They can't find it. Apparently, it was somebody's ginger cat.
Oh, what?
That's all it is.
Hold on a second.
What? There was that free roaming tiger after Ike in Galveston, or in Port Bolivar.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We keep them as pets.
Yeah, so people down here keep those as pets, dude.
Yeah, well,
that's how we roll.
Down the road from us in Clacton, they've got a circus, so a lot of people thought it come from the circus, but they proper, like, I suppose they kind of quarantined off like the area. They banned people, they stopped people from coming out their houses and everything. That was awesome, but it was funny as fuck.
So if the cops don't have guns, you said the military had to come out with helicopters and guns?
Well, you have the normal police. I don't know whether they are able to handle guns. I don't think they are, but you have like the armed forces. and they've been specially trained with weapons.
That is wild, dude. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Zombie circus people.
Asian LaFur said, "Can you imagine zombie circus people?"
Dude, that would be fucking awful.
I'm gonna put that in my next blog. Hey, so I've had a lot of questions come to me about the gun rights that you have in the UK. Okay, especially if there was a zombie outbreak in the UK.
Yeah,
you'd be screwed, man.
Yeah, if you've got a proper permit, like a license, then you can. I mean, like a friend of mine's got about 3 or 4 shotguns, but they do like shooting, proper like bird shooting and stuff like that.
Okay, so you have to be like a member of a gun club or something like that?
Yeah, basically, yeah. If you're a member of a club that allows you to use guns, then you can get a permit to have guns. Like down where I work, you have a lot of people come over and they've got guns in their Land Rovers and bits and pieces. So certain people, yeah, but you couldn't just go to a shop and buy one outright.
That sounds a lot more like Texas, because everybody's got a freaking gun in the back of their car.
You don't need permits, though, do you?
You can stand up at Walmart and somebody will drop 6 guns out of their pocket. They run rampant like jellyfish on the surf. Hey, so if you want to go hunting, can people go hunting for deer and stuff?
I don't, to be honest, because I don't really do a lot of that sort of thing. I'm not too sure like what the rules are. I would have thought, yeah, once again, if you're part of maybe a club,
but you can't go to Walmart or like a hardware store or a sporting goods store and buy a gun.
No.
No?
It's to be honest, I wouldn't even know where to buy a gun.
What?
To be honest, you can't just go to your local supermarket and buy a bloody shotgun.
What? How do you? Dude, I could probably buy a gun for my own son. How come? Yeah, what do you think about that?
You look how much gun crime you have over in the States.
Yeah, man, but at the same
compared
time,
to what we have,
there's an elevated level of respect. I mean, if there's no guns, how are you gonna protect yourself when the S hits the F?
Well, that's what other weapons are for. But if I can't get a gun, not many other people are going to be able to just get their hands on guns. So I haven't really got to worry about it. Problem is we get a lot more knife crime over here.
Oh my gosh, that's even worse.
Stabbed.
Getting shivved, I'd rather get shot in the face.
Yeah, I think I would as well, to be honest.
I'd rather go home with like a patch over a gunshot wound than like 17,000 stitches.
Oh man, I can't even think about being stabbed. That's horrible.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of horrible, let's get back to zombies. What do we have? What do we have going on the website? Because I know that there's some new stuff on the website, and we have a new speaker pipe voicemail. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Do you know who it was?
Can you play that?
I may be able to. Bear with me.
Okay.
I'll just have to download it.
Do you know who it is? Do you know who left the voicemail?
It wasn't your friend sat next to you, was it, by any chance?
Oh, no, he can't. Ajan Lafour? He can't speak like that.
So you know who it was, then?
No, I don't know who it is. Maybe it's anonymous. No. Maybe that's his real voice. He's just that dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of anonymous, I have a new post on EddieRotten.com that has a whole bunch of puzzle pieces. I put them together, dude, and it is creepy. I'm gonna have to outrule Anonymous being a little kid with Down syndrome, because he is definitely not that. He's spent his time and done his research to put together a twisted web that actually Ajan Lafour here helped me put together, because he came over the other day and we did some Google Earth stuff and figured out a secret that he left behind.
Oh, smart!
So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, let me go to the website real quick right now.
Okay, do you want me to play that clip quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'll play that clip while you're searching for it. Okay, this is it.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, this is Marcus Aurelius Jacoponius Sulpicius. I got a couple of zombie questions that I got for you. I live here in Louisiana. I live on a boat, and I like to fish for alligator. Now I tell you something.